Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our presentation on the ASEAN Economic Community brought to you by Group 2. Today we aim to shed light on one of the most significant economic collaboration in Southeast Asia. The ASEAN Economic Community is a regional economic integration initiative established by the Association of Southeast Asian Nations to create a single market and production base among its 10 member states. Established as part of ASEAN to promote regional peace and economic growth, official launch in 31 December 2015 to create a single economic bloc, guided by the AEC Blueprint 2025 to deepen integration, address to trade barrier and boost global competitiveness. Why is the AEC important? First, investment attraction, encourage both regional and global investment. Second, job creation, boost employment opportunity through increased economic activity. Third, economic growth, enhance the region competitiveness and global integration. And lastly, market opportunities, provide access to a single market of over 660 million people.
Hello, I'm Farah. I will be presenting about issues and problems. This is to highlight the key challenges facing the Asian Economic Community or AEC, which seeks to promote economic integration among Southeast Asian nations. So the first one would be barriers to trade and investment. One of the primary challenges is the persistence of non-tariff measures and technical barriers which complicate cross-border trade. These barriers can include quotas, import licenses and complex regulations that disproportionately affect smaller businesses, ultimately hindering market access and increasing costs for traders. So the second one will be economic disparities. Another significant issue in the economic disparities among member states, which is particularly evident in the gaps in GDP per capita. For instance, Singapore's GDP per capita is vastly higher than that of the countries like Myanmar and Cambodia. These disparities not only hinder equitable growth but also complicate efforts to achieve consensus on regional policies. The third one will be weak enforcement. We also face challenges related to weak enforcement mechanisms for ensuring compliance with agreements. Many of the AEC's agreements lack robust enforcement provisions, making it difficult to hold member states' accountability. So this often leads to situation where national interests take precedence over regional commitments, undermining the effectiveness of our collaborative efforts. Okay, besides that, there are external challenges, which is AEC must navigate external challenges such as global economic volatility and competition from other regional blocs. Fluctuations in the global economy can disrupt trade flows and investment, while competition from entities like EU and USMCA can divert opportunities away from the Asian countries. So the last one would be outbreak issues. So during COVID-19 pandemic, that actually has exposed vulnerabilities in our trade framework, highlighting the need of greater resilience. The outbreak disrupted supply chains and trade routes, while geopolitical tensions have further complicated relationships among member states. These lessons underscore the importance of developing robust mechanism for crisis management, and another one would be cooperation. So from these issues and problems that we have discussed just now, in conclusion, addressing these challenges is crucial for the Asian Economic Community AEC to achieve its goals for economic integration, regional stability and equitable growth. By recognizing and tackling these issues, we can strengthen our collaboration and enhance the overall prosperity of Southeast Asia. So that's all from me. Move on to the next presenter. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is NURUL binti SOHAIMY and my matrix numbers is 2022-518883. And today I will be discussing about parties involved in the ASEAN Economic Community AEC. So these parties are essential in shaping and driving the success of the AEC initiative. So there are five main groups, which is the first one is ASEAN member states. So first we have the 10 ASEAN member states, which is Brunei, Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. So these countries are the primary stakeholders of the AEC. So each of them collaborates to implement policies outlined in the AEC blueprints, aiming to achieve a single market and production base. Their commitments ensure that the regional integrations goals are pursued collectively. So the second one we have a government body. So this include national ministry, particularly those overseeing trade, industry, and foreign affairs. For example, Malaysia's Ministry of International Trade and Industry plays a crucial role in coordinating AEC policies within the country. At the regional level, the ASEAN Secretariat acts as the backbone of the AEC. It monitors the progress, facilitates discussions, and ensures that all the countries are aligned with the AEC objective. And then the third group is the private sectors and business. So this includes the regional corporations, small and medium-sized enterprise, and multinational companies operating in ASEAN. So these business are the driver of the company economics integrations. So they expand cross-border trade, create jobs, and stimulate investments. For examples, companies like ASEAN and Grab illustrate how ASEAN business can thrive in a regional integrated markets. And then the next we have international organization and partners. So the AEC also benefits from partnership with international organizations. For examples, the ASEAN Development Banks (ADB) and the World Bank provide fundings and technical expertise to support infrastructure projects and economic programs. So in addition, ASEAN works with dialogue partners like the European Union and the United States and China to strengthen cooperation and gain access to global markets. And then the next we have civil society and NGO. So these two play an important role. They advocate for sustainable development and inclusivity to ensure that economic growth benefits everyone, including marginalized community. So this group monitor the social impacts of the AEC policies and push for reforms when necessary, ensuring that economic integration does not lead to social inequality or environmental harms. So for the summary, I think like the AEC involve a wide range of party, from member states and government bodies to business, international partners, and civil society groups. Their collaboration is essential for the AEC to achieve its visions of a highly integrated and inclusive economic regions. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nurul ASYIQIN. Now, let's look at both positive and negative impacts of the AEC. Okay, we discuss first the positive impacts. Firstly, there's more trade and investment. Actually, the AEC has reduced trade barriers such as taxes on goods, which makes it easier for businesses to buy and sell across Asian countries. For example, countries like Indonesia and Thailand have seen more trade in goods like food and cars because of the lower tariffs. The second one is closer economic ties. Actually, the AEC brings countries closer together by creating similar business rules across the region. This makes it easier for companies to work in multiple countries. Singapore's companies, for example, can now easily step up business in neighboring countries and grow their market. Okay, the third one is more global competition. With a larger market, Asian business can now compete better on the world stage. Countries like Thailand and Malaysia, which have strong car industries, can sell their products more easily to other countries because they are now part of a bigger market. And the last one is better infrastructure. To support trade, ASEAN has been working on improving roads, ports, and airports. Okay, so this makes it easier for businesses to move goods around, helping both companies and people, especially in areas that were hard to reach before. Okay, that's the positive impacts. Now we look on negative parts. Okay, first one is differences in wealth between countries. While the AEC helps connect countries, some countries are just richer than others. Wealthier countries like Singapore can take advantage of the AEC more easily, while poorer countries like Laos and Myanmar may struggle to keep up, to lead to inequality. Okay, the second one is job losses in some sectors. With more competition, some business might close or reduce staff. For example, countries with higher labor costs might lose jobs in industries where workers are paid less in other Asian countries. Okay, the third one is environmental damage. Actually, more trade and production, they can harm the environment. For example, the growing demand for products like palm oil, mainly from Indonesia and Malaysia, okay, they has led to deforestation and pollution, so it affect the environment in the region. Okay, and the last one is vulnerability to global economic problem. Okay, since Asian countries are now more connected, problems in the global economy can affect them more. For example, the 2008 global financial crisis showed how a downturn in one part of the world can impact Asian countries, causing economic slowdowns. Okay, in conclusion, okay, the Asian Economic Community has a lot of potential to help the region grow, but it also brings challenges. By working together to address issues like wealthy inequality, job losses, environmental protection, and global risks, ASEAN can make sure that the benefits of the AEC are shared by all. Thank you.
We continue on the suggestion and recommendation. First, enhance cooperation. To address this challenge, ASEAN should first strengthen the enforcement mission to ensure compliance with agreement. 2. Reduce economic disparities by provide target support and capability building program. Second is promote innovation by investing in digital infrastructure and fostering a knowledge-driven economy. And for the crisis management, ASEAN must first develop a robust framework for handling economic disruption and public health emergency. Second is boost supply chain resilience by diversify sources and reduce reliance on single market. Second is enhance transparency and data sharing to build trust and improve coordinator among member states. For the conclusion, in summary, the AEC is essential for ASEAN economic integration and competitive. While it has achieved significant milestones, challenges like economic disparities and enforcement issues persist. Address this will require stronger cooperation, innovation, and crisis management. The AEC represents as a bold vision for region integration and shared property. By overcoming its challenge, ASEAN can continue to grow as a dynamic and resilient economic powerhouse. Thank you for your attention, and I have looked forward for your question or any
any suggestion next? Thank you.